Stream Elements. CyberX is now live. Streaming Valheim, Day 21, Valheim the Lazy Ninja's Empire.
Rick, are you around? Ricky Rico! Ricky! Rick! Rick? Ricky, Ricky, Rick! Rick, I need
Bunch
you.
of bullshit. Fuck you.
I need
Fuck
some
you.
help. I need help.
I ain't helping you. Fuck you.
Please?
Oh, sorry. There's children in my house. Watch your mouth.
There's a small army outside the food door on my body. Could you eat some
What,
food and
bro?
come out and kill them?
Unfucking
I
believable.
want to record it. I want to see you just... I don't know how many. There's at least like 10, 15 skeletons in a circle, all in one area. You might be able to just hit them all.
Well, let me come back to the fire and have a seat and drink my coffee.
Make sure you eat.
Get my health up for another 20 seconds here.
They're literally just right outside that door. I tried, but I didn't have any arrows. I had to go all the way back to the tavern to get arrows, and as soon as I stepped out the teleporter, they're just ready for me, the whole horde.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, here we go.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
You are lying.
yeah. One more. Oh. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, this is the crowd control on the skeletons. This axe, dude, it literally, like, if you put 70 of them on top of each other, I bet I could kill every one of them with, like, one 3-swing combo.
I was
like,
literally just hiding right here that whole time. I was just like,
as soon as I touched my headset, you were like, Rick! Get your ass over here and kill
I
him!
need help, man. I shut all the doors so they didn't kill you in your, in your sleep. But that's all I could do. This is horrifying.
Look through here. Let me see.
I can put my shit back on. Yeah, I just didn't have any arrow. I could have taken them fine. I had a perfect spot. I was elevated. There's no issue. Except it goes, pull out my bow, and it goes, no arrows. Like, oh, fuck.
This causeway, when you walk through it, it's pretty epic. That just, like, the overhang just continues forever.
Yeah.
It's pretty satisfying to run underneath, I must say.
Yep. Yeah. I
Oh,
think that's
I don't know what I did with the tar. I put it somewhere last night in my highly cognitive functionality state at 3 o'clock in the morning. Here it is. Yeah, like my brain was firing on all cylinders when I was playing this. That's for sure.
It was really nice though. Artie got on and did a ton of farming. Oh my gosh, it's
super important, dude. Like, I think it's I mean, at least each his own. Some people like doing different stuff, you know.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't know. In my opinion, that's like kind of the most like tedious, because like if I go split wood, my level's going up, and if I'm my wood chopping, my sprint, all that stuff's going up. I'm clearing the forest. If I'm building something like. I don't know, man. Like the food, you're just like it's like the crate's full, but then you just like everybody eats it in one day and it's all gone. It's just like and you don't get anything out of it. It's just I don't know. Some people, I'm sure, find a little therapeutic in their video game farming and they like it, you know. But it's to each his own. But that's just hard for me. That's like not the fun thing to do, you know.
Yeah, that's why I was so glad when he got on to do it. 'Cause it's okay if you're doing it every once in a while, but that's your daily, like, you have to do that every day, every morning, just to keep things going. This game's so unlike all the other games, because every other game we've ever played, your health and your stats are all based off your experience and your ability. So everybody has a different health and, all of that stuff. But in here, everybody's health and stats are based off food. So it doesn't, that's like the most critical thing in the game even. It's just ridiculous. It's such a weird thing.
To have lots of food, it really is.
Yeah, and the good food, because the better the food, the better your health and stamina. It's the great equalizer too, which I like. There's a few things I dislike about it, just in the fact that, like, you're stronger muscle-wise than me. That doesn't have anything to do with your food. That just means your genetic and what you've done in your life made you stronger. And so I guess that means that's really skill. Okay, so I see what they did there. So you go out and chop trees, your muscles get bigger, so your skill goes up, so you're a little better. In D&D, traditionally what you would say is you go out, you do that, and your health stats go up. And they used it that way. But here, I like this much better. I think this is a way better way. It also means that anybody can join at any point and be really similar to where we're at.
Be productive.
Yeah, they don't have to spend 1,000 hours catching up to our level. Like, if we wanted to play Destiny right now,
we can't.
We wouldn't. Yeah, we can't. And they can't just give us stuff.
No.
Like,
I was
they
about to
can't
say,
be like,
no.
yeah, they can't just be like, oh, here's the food so that you can go do a raid with us or go, you know. But with this, someone can jump in and we can just instantly be like, oh, yep, here's some.
Well, see,
weapons,
yeah, no,
here's
that's what's fun. That's what's fun with I got Diablo 2 on PC, and Toad got it, and play with him. Like, his character's like super low level, which does take time and playing to get it up. But like, he's like, so what do you want to do? He doesn't know anything about the game, you know. Of course, he's Toad, he's ignorant, and so I'm like, you know, I'll talk to him. I'll have to talk him through his character selection process. There's like, you know, meta and clear speed and PvP, and then style points, or if you just like a certain character, and then there's the most effective builds for that character.
Sure.
So I'll have to figure out what he wants to prioritize. I'll probably try to talk him into like not a meta, but you know, like a good clear speed, like an effective character. You know, not like, you know, something pretty strong. But you know, he's a level 1. I'll have to play a lot to get him to a level. But if he gets to that level, I can give him like all of
really
the best gear in the entire game, like best in slot
but
for every single slot. That takes like.
Do you think?
Like, well, I mean, it'll take him a lot. It'll take it. You know, I don't know. It depends on how he does it. It could take him forever, but if he does it like efficiently, and I rush him and throw him in like 1 or 2 afternoons, he could be wearing all the best in slot. You know, 1 or 2 days, he could be wearing all the best in slot gear and have like an end game character. Sure. And then it's the grind from reaching that point to get those next 15 levels that like takes forever.
I see.
You know?
Okay,
but,
I see what they did. Yeah.
And then I mean, and if you don't have all the best in slot gear sitting around, that's like that takes a long time to acquire that much gear and wealth in the game to have all that best in slot stuff. You know, like that's a lot of playing to get all that gear.
Yeah.
Like that is lots of wealth and hustling, and either like knowing the hustle of playing it and then trading and wheeling and dealing like a crazy person, or to like find all of it. It's like it's a lot. It's thousands of hours of playtime. You know, like. So, like, I've already done all that hard stuff for him, you know, so I can, you know, like, it's not a game you can really just jump into without any skill or any help, but, like, if you have a little direction, if you have some people you want to play with, like, they can put you on your feet moving. That's what I can do for him, you know?
But,
I can set him up.
And that's nice. And here, I think it's just epic that we could have, like, Richards could join us today.
And be just as effective as anybody else, pretty much. Like,
he'd have to learn the game. But
he'd have to learn the game.
Different.
He'd have to learn the mechanics, which is any game. And the one thing that he'd struggle with is, like, you know, his sprint's going to be level 1, and he's not going to be able to outrun an enemy right away. You know, like little stuff like that.
Sure, but he would be only like 3 levels away from where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah, but you never leave the base, so you don't have to outrun.
I don't have to worry about it. I did slip off this
off the base one time.
Why you were AFK? All
you
the
fell
way
off
down
the balcony
to the
and
very
died?
bottom. Yep, I was trying to extend the balcony and I just barely. And it's weird because
you know what? I'm pissed that I fell up there and died because I didn't die building the tower. I did not die building the tower.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't know how. Like, everybody else in the server died on the tower while I built it, but I didn't. I built it like, but that's pretty nuts.
It's so funny. It's the stupidest times too. I just looked down and I've got 11 health, so it's like, you know. Man, those skeletons, those fuckers though. That was uncalled for.
I'm definitely your skeleton.
Oh my god! Yeah, and I'm like, it's perfect. Rick's here. Oh, he'll just come out and just hide. Just wait. Okay, Rick, come save me. There's no reason for me to even try, because it'd take me like 30, 40 arrows to take out that many.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't think this is the lick here then. I think I've discovered what be here. Crafting station.
Okay, I think I extended this how I
You know
wanted.
what? People
So
don't
you
realize
can
it, but I think we are subliminally making this game more playable for the rest of the people, and they don't realize it.
Not at
Like
all.
when you
Oh, they
when you
have no
play this
clue.
game and you keep playing it, and it's like it's okay, but like when you come to your base and it looks like this, it makes I don't know. It's so much more tolerable to continue playing the game when you're
Yep.
like you get to come into your base and it's like sick nasty in here. You're like, well then yeah,
Epic.
like y'all are gonna.
But
Like
even
you
then,
don't think
like,
about it, but that makes it like
the
more
attacks
interesting
are
to keep
so
going.
much
You know?
easier. Yeah, there was an attack earlier, blobs, and I just ignored it because the blobs can't do shit. Like the blobs have no ability to do anything to the base, and I just let it be. And the skeletons there, once I got them where they weren't like trying to get to you, they just gave up and just stood there. So, but yeah, I think people once we get fire breathing dragons are gonna really quickly realize this was not for no reason. Because the fire dragon is just gonna destroy shit like crazy. I think beyond people's imagination, if there is one, but there's gotta be. Like, there's everything else in D&D so far. There's gotta be. That's like the ultimate is a dragon, fire breathing. Who would put an ice dragon in a game and then not put the fire dragon in too? I think that's sacrilegious right there.
So what do you think? What do you think? Should I continue the lattice work up here? Should we do something? Maybe we can cover all of this area with some roof and shit, and they can just start here for the walkway.
Sure.
Is it like starts at the beginning of the keep?
Can
you
I
know?
show you something that is a problem that I
nope.
haven't figured out yet?
Not
I think you could
interested.
help me with. No, I really think
Not
you could help me.
interested. All right, what do you want?
So there's two things I want to change about the layout that I don't like. I want to be able to go from the portals, which are there, into this room in cover. Like that I died because I got to the portal from the tavern here, and then I opened this door and all the skeletons are right here. It just killed me. So I want to break these walls down, and I want to connect these and then put a door for here. But
yeah, I mean that's exactly what I was thinking. Put a door here to seal this off.
Yep.
To make this part of like the extension of the keep essentially.
Yep.
And then this just has to have a walkway. It could even be open. I don't even know if we need like a door.
I want to
like
close.
we can figure it.
Yeah, and I want to enclose all the portals though because they keep getting broken. But then my real issue is this: so we're in there and we get a big attack, and say it's going poorly. I want to be able to fall back to here, but I need to get a staircase or some way.
Holy shit! I don't even think I've been down here. Damn.
This is the dungeon. This is where I want to have the jails. These will be iron cells
I
right here.
really want to see if we can just break Toad's spirit by incarcerating him.
Yeah.
And just
Well, we can
see if
push
we can
Yeah, we can push him
push
by
him down,
just like
push him down here into a jail, close the door, strip
Yeah.
him of all of his goods, kill him, strip him of all his body, leave him in
Toad
there.
or Swish. It might need to be Swish at this point.
Yeah, Swish would be more tolerant. It might really just kill Toad
Yeah.
in real life as
Toad's-
well. Might be the end
Toad's
of him.
struggling. Yeah, he's having a hard time.
He's-
So I'm trying to be nice to him. But so those are the two things I'd like to figure out: is how do we get a staircase without destroying everything?
Staircase to where though?
Down
Into the dungeon?
That dungeon, yeah.
Well,
We
is it
could-
all covered right now? Do you have it all? It used to be open a little bit.
It's open
right?
over here, yeah. So we
down
still
here
have
where I am, right? There's like the lids
Yep.
off or something.
Yeah, and we could knock out
Um,
one of these walls easily and start the staircase right where
I
you're
think we
at.
should. Yeah, I think it should be.
Right there.
Since wait, there's an entrance here, right, on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem
I
is
think there needs to be
from
an
a-
entrance here on this other side, and it
Okay.
needs to be accessible from the platform. We need to be able to get from our platform up there.
Yep, to here.
So maybe we can drop a staircase.
Yep.
Like, let's just see. I think it would look really cool too
It'd
if
be
we
easier. Wait, hold on.
did it.
Remember, it's structural. It'd be easier to do it from here. If we broke
I've-
this wall.
I think it needs to be lower. Like that.
And then you're gonna wrap it in, maybe? That'd be sick. Wrap it around that wall.
So you want to put the hole here?
Well, let's talk about it. If we're up here chilling and we get attacked, and this is all enclosed, then we would come out here, we'd run down, and we would go in from here. Yeah, the other option is we could just put a portal in, but that's lame.
Trying to make it because like, yeah, this is not going to work. It's going to be too
No.
tight to do it at this height.
What about if we have, well, but then we block off that door. We have the inside. Let's do it on the inside. Because what I'd rather have is it be from the balcony up here down.
Yeah, but what if we're down here? We need to be able to get in there. I guess we could run around the corner, you know, but...
And yeah, or do both. What if we have a, hey, let's do that. Let's
Excuse
have a
me.
split right here. We got a nice little spot right here. So what if this was a split? How would we...
What if we
could-
did this
We
number?
take these walls down. These walls don't have to be this tall right here.
We'll go like this. And then we go like... I want it attached where I want it. It's so funny, like, doing the building, especially when you get on this, like, half shit like this. You have to do, like, weird, tricky stuff to get it
Yep.
to attach where you want it to attach.
And if you do the free play, sometimes it's better, but yeah, it's always
I don't
free.
do the free place. I try to attach everything, and then that way I know it's
Just snap
actually,
it.
like, gonna be
Yeah.
structurally attached, you know?
Yeah.
Something like this. Where we could have maybe even an access point from the walkway here. I don't know what I could do with the stairs, but like this, where we could come down and go in immediately, or you could even come up from the runway somewhere and come
So
in.
you're
I might be
thinking,
able to
like-
make some tricky runway staircase. But yeah, something like, well, I was thinking maybe more like,
On this side.
yeah, maybe on, well, no, because then that's going to block this. I was thinking maybe right in the snap in the middle, fuck it, you know, like right
Fucking.
right here, you know. And then we could go.
Broke my hammer. I got some rock.
Oh no. Oh gosh. I broke my hammer too, right at the same time, and I'm like clicking the right button, and I'm kicking, and I'm like about kicked myself right off the edge.
This one needs to. Let's see. Let's do this. And then I can put a one of these beams in underneath it, and that will give you your stability.
Could I make some sketchy walkway over the alchemist check? It's not. That's not good there though. It needs to be like a little higher. Would have to start. Exit.
More wood! Wood! Oh, they broke one of our carts, little bastards.
See, I think I'm gonna do this because it'll make sense over the alchemist shop because it's supposed to be the alchemist. It's like the weird fucking guy. He's the alchemist.
Yeah.
He's weird. So I can put this like weird ramshackle staircase over the door of the alchemist.
Yeah.
It'll add some character.
To have a second floor right there and have a bed in there and just have like his little. That's where like the alchemist lives. Even
kooky alchemist lives in the shack and makes potions all day. Falls asleep
do it out of
from inhaling potion
concrete.
fumes.
Yeah, it's not out of stone. It's out of the. Wait, will you go across it though?
Huh? All the way across?
Do a flat. Yeah. So you're going. Yeah.
I'll even make it like a weird little walkway. That's all tight and bizarre.
Yeah. That's great. I love it.
Oh, this is the escape route. I don't know. I might be making it too tight.
It gives us a lot of ability to use bow and arrows too, which I've found is super helpful at this stage. You have any rocks on you?
Nope.
Oh, here's some.
I'm never gonna get this to attach where I want it. There it is. Holy crap.
I'm amazed you're doing all this without using the free place. There's just so many times I'm just like, fuck it, and just force it to go somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think I've free placed like a single item, honestly. Maybe a couple, but not many.
Food time. Just fell. Took some damage.
Just fell, almost died.
Yeah,
It's bad.
Get my honey and my mushrooms in. So as far as like how high can you stack rock? If you go inside this wall, and you
Ooh, I
look,
just did something cool.
this is as high as you can stack rock, as far as I've been able to get it to go. I can't even do one more.
Ooh, I was able to repeat the pattern of my lattice work here.
Nice.
On top of this, look at this.
Yeah. We'll just use that as like our pattern for our symbol.
This is our Viking pattern.
Yeah, I at some point when we get a little further and there's not as many spoilers, I'll look and see if we can just add some of those to the game. In some cases, it's really easy to just add in some custom tags and places.
Oh yeah, that looks good. That's the piece I wanted. Dude, this staircase is tight, dude, because I'm actually like working on half tolerances, which I very rarely do. Coming together.
I'm gonna go chop
Yo,
some
that jacket is tight, son. I mean. Alright, let's
chop-
see.
Holy shit! Yeah, I gotta chop some wood.
Yeah, we need wood.
Chop that wood. Oh, I got them planted for you. Come out here and just start beating them.
That's so. You know how convenient that is for me, dude.
Yeah.
After running like 70 miles every time I want wood.
I want to
So
show you
long.
how to use the cultivator so you can just plant your own trees, and it is so easy to do. Then we just need to cycle these over and over. Like sometime when you want to watch movie or watch TV or something, you just brainlessly cycle the trees. That's typically what I'm doing in my. That's when I'm cooking. Is I just put some show on, and then I just spam X until there's nothing else to cook. Yeah, it takes me like 5 or more hits to down one tree.
Yeah, this walkway's tight, yo. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go eat something real quick. And I'm gonna join you in the wood splitting world. I need to go have a little pancake break super fast here. That time.
I got a good TP going. I'm gonna leave it for you. I'm gonna see you hit it and it'll just blow up.
Is that a pig I'm hearing that sounds like a pterodactyl or something? It's like... You're like,
Yeah.
what the heck is that?
He's in the ground somewhere.
He's like,
Yeah.
we've done so much building and digging. He's like
Yep.
glitched into
He's
like a
lost.
cave pocket in there,
Yep.
just shrieking under the keep
Yep.
for eternity.
And he frightens us all to death because it just.
I
is
know, 'cause it sounds like
horrific.
a dragon attack every time
Yep.
he does that. Like I like
It-
looked at the door, I was like, I'm about to get killed when I
Yep.
set my controller down for a second.
It's horrific and it's constant. Like he does it all the time. And we were just down there and didn't see anything, so I don't know where he's at, but that little fucker needs to die. I've thought about just putting cheats on and doing kill all pigs in the area just to try to get him to go away, but
Here, I'll be right back.
yeah.
Oh man, Super Boof is just so good. It's insane, bro. It's got my grinder in such a state of
Happiness.
absurdity, dude. Like literally every day I need to like find something better because it's made out of machined aluminum. It's like a space case I got back in like 2005. It's like back when they were the only people making like a good collector, a good.
Yeah.
And CNC'd aluminum. And so you got to find something to scrape it. You can't use metal, but like wood's not strong enough. Like it's really hard to find something to like chisel like the stuff off the edge of it. Because dude, I've had mine for almost 20 years, and like I cleaned it. I want to say once.
Yeah. And
and you don't want to scrape. Oh, dude, it's like there's.
That's insane.
I'll send you some pictures. I mean, it's machined aluminum. It's like it's legit,
but
and it's made out of like good. But it's a space case. It's not like. And dude, it's not the little itty bitty one, dude. It's the biggest space case I think they made at the
That's
time. I don't
awesome.
know if they have one
Yeah.
bigger now, but like it's like 3 inches across. Like it's a huge grinder,
I don't
dude.
think I've ever
It's
even had
huge.
like a grinder that lasted. Like when we were doing Dirtweed, I don't think I ever had a grinder that lasted
Oh, it doesn't. I mean, it's got a few dents on
months.
the outside because I've banged it on
Sure,
things, and I beat it on itself
of
sometimes to
course,
tap it. I take the
but
lid and tap the outside with
yeah,
itself.
and that was
But
Dirtweed.
like
So that was
but
when you'd get rocks in your
I
weed and
didn't get that.
stems and
I don't know what you're talking about. That never
oh
happened to
man,
me.
back in Mexican dirtweed like brickweed. Oh,
Let's
we
see.
got shit.
Let's
We
see.
got the worst
I
shit.
started earlier than you did in
Yeah.
the timeline of history,
Yeah.
and that never happened to me. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We lived in Asheville. We
And
just got that
we
fire
didn't know
here.
anybody here. So like when I started, I didn't know anybody that smoked. So it was pretty hard to find anything, much less something that wasn't horrific.
Yeah. Well, it
this,
never really. We never really got bad stuff, but no, man, it's taken
yeah,
no damage. It's large. It's made out of like probably like airplane grade aluminum. And
yeah.
it's like big. There's no skinny parts of it. Like there's nothing that's like you would have to like get your pliers out if you wanted to bend one of those teeth. Like
Yeah,
you're not bending
it's
it with your
heavy.
hands. Like and it's just the stuff is so keefy. Like like twice a day. Like it just grinding it, the crystals just smear into like it's just making like amazing like hash on like the lid where the lid, on the edge of the lid, and like it will
Yeah.
not turn. It like locks, and I have to like push it apart, like through one of the holes. I have to stick like something in there really hard and push as hard as I can to pop the lid off, and then get like some hard piece of plastic that won't like shave itself off and like try to
Yeah.
scrape the shit off the outside. I'm doing it like twice a day,
That's so
dude.
awesome.
It's insane how often I
That
have
just
to do
tells
it.
you how
And it's like
sticky
turning
and
all of
how
it like it's
good.
like, but it's not. Yeah, that's the thing though.
Yeah.
It's like not even like super sticky. It's got all the moisture is out of it, but it's like still is like
But it's still
it's
doing
it's
that much,
inherently a
that's
sticky
great.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like. And oh man, it's ridiculous, and it's like turning it the most amazing violet, like light brown, almost like almost reddish because it's the brown mixed with this little purplish, and it makes this
Yeah.
like browny, violety color. This like muddy violet, and
Can we reboot
dude,
the game really quick? I'm getting really
yeah,
bad lag problems. It's been going. Well, but we just started it up. Maybe I need to restart my PC.
we
It's been
can.
going all
I'm
night.
just chopping the woods right here.
Yeah, let's do it before more people get on because, like, even with two of us, I'm getting really weird stuff. So I think I want to restart my whole system and
I got you.
make sure. I've only been playing for an hour, so it shouldn't be. But I rarely reboot my PC. One thing I was going to say, if you do have performance issues in Windows, one of the things I'd turn off is the antivirus scanner. I turn it off when I'm gaming, and then it just turns itself back on every time you restart, because Microsoft's an asshole. But that's the one thing. If I look like what's going on in the background, that thing's always doing shit. So I always find that that's really nice to turn that off. This like the only thing that I really do custom other than just like tweaking the hardware.
Yeah, I was playing that Hell Let Loose. I was getting some crashes on it, and then which I wasn't the other times I've tried playing it, but kept
Yeah.
crashing last night, and then I just turned the graphics down one notch. Everything,
Yeah.
everything that had the epic setting, I just turned it down to high, and I didn't have a crash again, and I honestly couldn't really tell a difference in the way
Yeah.
it looked.
And that's probably for your card. High is probably where most games should be. Like I like to customize it because I really
Yeah.
like to see a long ways.
Well,
But
yeah, and
even-
I mean, yeah, it's
even
your
on some-
system. It's what your system can handle. Like,
Yeah.
I'd like to push it as hard as it can, but that's about as hard as it can. It sounds like,
And
Like,
even
you
with
gotta-
mine, like I've got the $2,000 video card, and I still don't play Epic on like competitive games or even here. I would. It'd be fine for me, but you guys get lag. So I have my settings turned down even in this. But yeah, it's crazy. Even in Minecraft, there's places where I can't. Now, given I'm an abusive person to games, I am the like No Man's Skies. I am the guy that can break a game just by building because I love to like create.
Oh yeah, look what we're doing here.
Yeah. So you have
Like-
to give the game some these
there's no
developers did a great
practicality
job.
at all to what we're doing
Yeah,
building.
no.
Like we're trying to make it as like unnecessarily big as possible. Like
Yeah.
you can build everything you need in this game and like in the size of the tavern.
One
We could have
room.
ran it. We could have ran the
one
whole
room,
show.
Bunk beds.
Yeah, but I mean, but you know, if we want 4 smelters at once to really get it
Yeah.
rolling, we could have done everything in that tavern.
Just
It would have
right-
been packed, but we could have
Yeah.
done it all down there. You know.
Sure.
But instead, we have like literally
a full
like
castle that could have
almost
like
a half
hundreds of
mile
people.
across
Yeah.
its scale, like in game, like a half mile like
Yeah.
across the wall. Like it's insane.
Oh, I love it. It's so good. But that's why I want to give it to these. I would love to go work for this company because I want to give it to these developers that holy shit, they really did make a game
They
that
did a great job.
just having these little lag issues is nothing compared to most games. Just would cry like we would not have gotten this far. Because the only reason I can keep building is because the performance is so great. In No Man's Skies, when I get to like the max, stuff would just not show up a foot away from me. So I would just be walking and like a platform wouldn't render and I'd fall from the sky, the atmosphere. It's like a 4-minute fall to the ground. So it's just like, oh my, you're just fucked.
You're like,
yeah, you might as well just like quit the game and reload. So, yeah, this is epic. I really like what they've done.
yeah, it's pretty tight.
Man, looking at it now, you could almost put a walkway through your lattice so that if there's people down below, you could be shooting at them. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I was looking at
looks
that
so
too, like
cool.
straight down the middle because like it's got that one wide little perfect flat indent on the
Yeah.
top.
You
could
just,
almost-
like, go right. Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
make
cool.
a-
You have 2 layers.
Make
That's where
the
guards would
archer, the archer fucking line right there.
be. Yeah, that's sick. All right,
That's what I made.
Let me save, and then let's reboot
Alright.
the system really quick.
All right, I'm
You
gonna
save
go
and get out
hang,
first.
hang out in the alchemist's house. I'll sit on
Yeah.
this stool. And
Oh,
I'll probably die
got-
in the fire next to
I
that
got
stool.
rid of your bed, so we need to get you.
I'm just gonna sit on the floor in here. It's pretty cool. I like the adornments. It's very festive.
It's one thing I've never seen in games either. Normally, they don't do that shit. I really like that putting upgrades makes it look more realistic. Like, that's such a great concept that we miss on all these others. Okay, save and quit, and then I want to wait till
I'm
you're
out.
out before I do it.
Um,
I gotta wait for your little guy to
Go on.
disappear on the screen.
dude, that Hell Let Loose was fun yesterday, man. Playing with
Yeah,
Deadly
that's
Satellite.
awesome. What?
I don't know. It's
Has
just
he talked about Ready or Not? The like
I don't think
Rainbow
he
Six
has,
style breach and entry. It's like squad breach.
he hasn't been
entry.
playing games very much
yeah,
in the
yeah.
past year or two. You know,
He's got
he's just been
kids.
busy. Yeah,
Yeah.
kids and a wife, and 2 jobs.
The wife is always the one that seems to be the first getter. But
Yeah,
the
well,
job's
yeah,
done,
he's
won't be there.
busy. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reboot.